It is Courtney Davies from the Institute of Natural and Mathematical Sciences. The presentation is entitled, Are Phage the Future? Welcome.
$10.4 million people. That is the number of people infected every year around the world with tuberculosis. 95% of these cases occur in rural and developing nations where there is little or no access to basic preventative health care. Now, not only are these citizens the ones that are at risk, it is also the healthcare professionals tasked with combating this easily preventable airborne pathogen. Now, antibiotics are no longer the possible solution to this problem. In this day and age of increasing antibiotic resistance, in the case that there are over 480 cases of multi-drug resistant tuberculosis, that means these tuberculosis strains cannot be cured by even 12 antibiotics. We clearly need a solution, and frankly, we need it fast. And that is where my research comes in, looking at the phage. Now, phage are a simple, specific virus, quite different to antibiotics in the fact that they have a very specific host range, so they can target specific bacteria. Now, phage also have the advantage over antibiotics in that they are so abundant. In fact, for every one bacterial pathogen, there are 10 different phage gunning for it. Now, to put that into perspective, there are more phage on planet Earth than there are stars in the observable universe, so we have a lot of phage. Now, phage can be thought of as a similar example to a Swiss Army knife. Now we're all familiar with the function of a Swiss Army knife. We've got the corkscrew function, we've got the bottle opener, and we've got the knife function, amongst others. Phage are very similar. So the first part of my research is looking at what part of these compartments actually allow the phage to infect the bacteria. And now we've partnered with the Howard Hughes Medical Institute to access the largest viral database. This allows us to see all these compartments visually and allows us to pick out where these corkscrew mechanisms, so to speak, are for the phage. Now that brings me to the second part of my research. Now that involves attaching these corkscrew mechanisms to a biodegradable nanobead. And from there, this allows us to take technology outside of the laboratory into areas where any bacteria can interact with these viruses. This could be on a surface, in a hospital, or even on a portable disposable mask. For example, these healthcare workers can have these disposable masks, spray them with this bacteriophage nanobead solution, and that provides an additional barrier to protection. So that means when the bacteria come towards the mask, they are infected by these corkscrew mechanisms, rendering them non-pathogenic and essentially dead. So this is both a time-effective, cost-efficient, and very simple to implement solution for people in developing countries, not just for tuberculosis, but for other bacterial strains as well. So let me ask you, are phage the future? Not only are they the future, but I believe they are the here and now. Thank you.
Thank you, Courtney. Judges, now...
Thank you, Courtney. Look, I won't look at a Swiss Army knife the same, I think, because for me that's around versatility. And I knew nothing about phage, and what you've done is really hone in on the fact that this underrated opportunity is something that's versatile and actually is able to tackle potentially something that, as you have said, is easily preventable. So thank you for sharing that with us this evening.
Yes, thank you very much, Courtney, for addressing a problem that is really a major problem for the human race. So many biogenetic problems that we have that are not being addressed and cannot be addressed by the antibiotics that we now have. You've come up with a novel suggestion, and I hope that you'll be able to continue to explore the work beyond your Masters into your PhD, because we need this kind of insight, this sort of understanding to address the problems that are going to be there in the not-too-distant future. So thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Courtney. Thank you, Courtney. It's always like one of those presentations that when the Great Plague is striking the world, someone's going to go, wait a second, there's a young woman in Palmerston North. Call the phage. What a great presentation.